for the dawn. Boots by the door, coffee in my cup, silence on the floor. Drive my old Chevy down the gravel path. Fog on the water, sky turning half. Wind in the willows, breath in the air. Somehow I hear nothing's unfair. These waters know more about me than most people do. These waters know more about me than most people do. Limes in the river, patience on my mind. Sun climbs slow, leaving the night behind. Thinking about Monday, thinking about home, thinking about reasons I walk alone. The world keeps spinning, but here I stand still. Heart runs deeper than a dollar bill. These waters know much more about me than most people do. These waters know more about me than most people do. They talk downtown, say I'm wasting time, but if it don't see what I came here to find. All of their voices fade under the sky. I drop my worries and let them float by. Most people lose. These words more about me. No, no. These words she wanna know more about me than most people Sunrise winks through my old screen door. Coffee cup in hand, bare feet on the floor. Crickets hush and the rooster starts to crow. Pan of bacon sizzling slow. Wind stirs a sweet pine and the wild ride grows. Rusty old Chevy parked out back. Blue jeans muddy from walking that track. Dog at my heel, tail wagging proud. Mama's laugh ringing strong and loud. Sunday supper, kid, all gather round. Ain't got much, but I got all I need. Sun on my skin, breathe fresh and warm. Ain't got much, but I got all I need. Simple things keep my heart from harm. Ain't got much, but I got all I need. Creek running clear, cool on my hand. Kids kicking dust up over the land.
Firefly swirl as the daylight fades. Granddad humming old Merle Haggard plays. Peace in my chest as the daylight shakes. Storms coming through, shakes the tin roof. Moon feels tapping with a steady groove. Neighbor brings peaches over in a jar. Old friends picking guitars in the yard. Breeze smells like freedom, carried from afar. Ain't got a line pop, carried from afar. Ain't got much, but I got all I need. Laugh lines deep and a pocket of time. Ain't got much, guys, but I got all I need. Maybe bright things glitter if I got on the line. But here's where mountains dig into the clay. All I ever want, ready mind, no fall or fall. Promise to pull me away. Ain't got much, but I got all I need. Long as I'm breathing and standing free. Ain't got much, but I got all I need. This is what home will always mean to me. Ain't got much, but I got all I need. Tailgate down by the creek bed, four-door slam, radio buzzing slow, dirt on my boots, gravel in my laughter. You know this place, you know how it goes. Last year's wood stack higher than the mud, pickups lined up, headlights pointing straight. Jared brags big, but it's all in good fun. You got your bare feet hanging from the gate, let the water wash off the week. Sun burning red on my neck, waiting on that bottle to break. You beside me, never looking back, raising hell down at Devil's Creek. Shots of lightning when we speak, hearts pounding, running free, when nobody ever tells us what to be. Running wild where the law don't reach, smoking laughter out over the reeds, raising hell down at Devil's Creek. Ain't nowhere else I'd rather be. Bonfire snaps, someone starts to play. Skynyrd on strings, voices running loud. Sarah calls my name through the dark, feels like family every time you're around. Moonshine burning, truth in our smiles. Pockets are empty, but tonight's still gold. We own the night, just you and me here, never getting tired of this old road. Let the water wash off the wheat, sun burning red on my neck, waiting on that bottle to break. You beside me, never looking back, raising hell down at Devil's Creek. Shots of lightning when we speak, hearts pounding, running free, but nobody ever tells us what to be. Running wild where the law don't reach, smoking laughter out over the reeds, raising hell down at Devil's Creek. Ain't nowhere else I'd rather be. Buddy, you know what this this place means. It's everything simple, it's everything right. Even when we're miles apart, I still hear those summer nights. But do you know what this place means? It's everything simple, it's everything right. Even when we're miles apart, I'll still hear those summer nights. Raising hell down at Devil's Creek, shots of lightning when we speak, hearts pounding, running free, when nobody ever tells us what to be. Running wild where the law don't reach, smoking laughter out over the reef. Raising hell down at Devil's Creek, ain't nowhere else I'd rather be. Saw him down at Miller's, leaning on the bar. Hat pulled down, boots scuffed up from the yard. Laugh still loud, same trouble in his eyes. Always starting something, never asking why. Every Friday, never changes, same old scar. Can't change his wild ways. Can't change his wild ways. Seen it too long, nothing left to say. Can't change his wild ways. Pickup parked sideways outside his mama's place. Always quick to tell off anyone in his way. Dust on his jeans, a pack of Reds in his hand. Cursed out the preacher, said he had a plan. That's just him, he won't slow down, not today. Can't change his wild ways. Can't change his wild ways. Seen it too long, nothing left to say. Can't change his wild ways. 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 Can't change. Years go by, he's over, still the same grin, grin. Small town rumors, trouble he gets in. I watch and wonder, just stand back and grin. Never listen, but he's still my friend. Can't change his wild ways. 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 Ain't that like for girl with tough face? raised up wild and running free. That's round became the way to be. Can't tame what's in my blood, won't change for anyone's love. Born in the backwoods, I proclaim wild and proud, it's in my veins. Raised up rough, no need to explain. This is freedom, break every chain. Can't hold me down, won't hold me down. Oh, whoa, won't hold me down. Ain't got time for fancy ways, living life in simpler days. Truck bed talks and bonfire nights, making wrong feel so right. Can't tame what's in my blood, won't change for anyone's love. Born in the backwoods, this flame wild and proud, it's in my veins. Raised up rough, no need to explain. This is freedom, free death, every chain. Can't hold me down, no, hold me down. No, won't hold me down, no. Mud cake, boots and callous hands, working dawn till dark on daddy's lands. Ain't no suit and tie gonna change my ways, been living wild since my younger days. Quick with the throttle, slow with the brake, know every bend in this path I take. Y'all can judge from your high-rise view, but this dirt road life's the only truth. Raw and real is how I roll, got that untamed heart and a rebel soul. Don't try to fix what ain't even broke, but freedom's all I've ever known and rolled. Sometimes in the quiet night when the stars are burning bright, I thank the Lord above for this wild life that I burning by was ballast in my veins. Raised up rough, no need to explain. It is as free as you're free. Can't hold me down, won't hold me down. No, won't ever hold me down. Never hold me down. Monday morning, coffee stains on the glass. Older man trades a mandolin for a little cash. Teenager walks in with a box of her mama's rings. Says times get hard, you let go of sentimental things. Folks come and go, bell on the door says hello. I just nod, keep my head low, count out the dough. Tin sign above me, paint cracked with age. 1,000 quiet stories never make the front page. Work boots with red dirt radio, humming slow. Out of town and needs money, says just for a week or so. A high school letterman jacket, patched in blue and red. Stands in for love he couldn't keep, words left unsaid. A tarnished locket, pressed by flower in between. It's the hold you never lose and the loss you still feel need. One steady counter, nickel scarred up in time. I took their promises inside and they leave some peace of mind. Every item has a tale, every tale holds a price. Can't measure a memory, can't part a sacrifice. This place according each bargain and every broken trust. You find hope in the trading, you find pride in the dust. Some leave with nothing, some leave with less, but everyone's got something they're aching to confess. Some I'll stay late, just me and the ticking clock. Stack old palms, slip sweep up the lot. Sift through records, faded photos, silverware sets. Every goodbye leaves a little bit of regret. Still I lean on the counter, watch dust settle in. There's value believing tomorrow might just begin. Still got my granddad's watch, never pawned it yet. His words in the ticking remind me not to forget. This place reckons each bargain and every broken trust. You find hope in the trading, you find pride in the dust. Some leave with nothing, some leave with less, but everyone's got something they're aching to confess. Saw your boots, stumbled off the tarmac, filled out a place in the county line dust. You said that highway noise still rings in your ears when late night gets too much. I caught you grinning at my old red pickup, hiding curiosity behind your shades. Said city life's been running you ragged, but you ain't ready to trade that pace. But then you laughed at my muddy times, didn't flinch at the two-lane turns, hands in the wind, head down, flying by those barns. You let out a yee-haw, took me by surprise. Guess I found someone who ain't looking to change her high. She ain't scared of these backwoods, not one sign. Oh, look at you smiling wild under painted skies. Oh, did see this coming, no I can't deny. You took my hat, called it borrowed, wore it all night sitting by the truck bed. Cracked a cold one, teased me for chasing deer that always end up ahead. I figured I'd show you a shotgun sunrise, but you beat me to waking at dawn. Pulled out a rod, tied your own line tight, reeled and bass like you've been here all along. Started a fire with matches you hid in your bag, claimed you just like the spark. Sang louder than me when that old radio broke, kept the beat on the side of your heart. You're calling out critters deep in the pines, ain't scared of the howling coyotes at night. You out, come on, slowpoke, always first down the trail, rolling up sleeves and you won't fail. She ain't scared of these backwoods, not your line. Whoa. I thought I had it figured I could teach you the ropes, but you flipped the script, city girl, and name me so. You got country notes, you're baiting hooks, grilling steaks, leave the stadium for these muddy lakes. You got your sharper than a barbed wire fence, laughter loud as the church bell shakes. You drag me outside barefoot when the rain hits the field. You spin me around in the tall grass, showing me that's real. Guess my pride took a hit, but I can't complain. It ain't about where you're from, it's how you stick through the rain. Yeah. Sometimes the wildest things feel like home. You turn this county road to something of your own, and humming half-empty jar. Wind to roll low, you knew I'd go far. Blue flashing trouble up ahead, hard turn. Rolled the throttle, mud flying, tires burn. Tattered ball cap pulled down real tight. Gravel kicked back in the pale moonlight. Sweat on my brow, hard skipping beats. Chased by the sheriff down these two-lane streets. Still hear the crickets, the bitter bark. Same country back roads, cold and dark. Every mile marked another mistake. Hard to keep straight what I give, what I take. Can't babe, some rain, say can't outrun these no matter where I run. Foot on the pedal, but the past don't come undone. Can't outrun these memories, they catch up every time. Still spinning in my mind, those crooked county lines. Can't outrun these memories, no matter where I run. Buddy in the back kept laughing out loud. Moonshine in my veins, running from the crowd. Steel flask rattled, sweat stained shirt. Pistol on the dash, fear F-O. Mama at the window waiting all alone. Cracked radio tune, hands tied on the wheel. Turning my nerves to steel, that old familiar feel. Can't outrun these memories no matter where I run. Foot on the pedal, but the past don't come undone. Can't outrun these memories, they cut right through the night. Reloaded every time those blue lights hit the pines. Can't outrun these memories, only I will run. Now I'm sitting on a worn out porch swing, looking down a line, nothing left but dust and strain. Face in my hands, you ask why I can't sleep. Old wounds, old names, running too deep. No answer worth giving, just lines on my skin. Same weight on my shoulders again and again. Tell me it's over, tell me I'm free, but I can't outrun what's still holding me. Can't outrun these memories, no matter where I run. Foot on the pedal, still chasing what's undone. Can't outrun these memories, they always find a way, winding back around day after day. Can't outrun these memories, no matter where I run. Mud on my boots, sun sinks low. Still hear the frogs by the old dirt road. Not before it don't get snow hot. Whoa. Barefoot boys run in that road, whooping and laughing, got nowhere to go. Blue jeans summer, sliding on banks, cannonballs flying, hearts never sank. What's the cost of memories when they haul away the creek? How do you price a summer day? Tell me what it's gonna be. Names cut deep in that oak tree. Busted old cooler, loose in the weeds. Dog barking wild, best friend close. Sticky sweet melon, faces aglow. What's the cost of memories when they haul away the creek? How do you price a summer day? Tell me what it's gonna be. Concrete in hand, can you measure laughter, mud on your pants? You say it's progress, washing away really means to me. Last time standing by the water's bend, snapshot fading where it all began. Sign hammered in, coming soon reads, but I'm still asking while they cut down the trees. What's the cost of memories when they haul away the creek? How do you price a summer day? Tell me what it's gonna be. Dust kicks in my boots, back aching with the dawn. Hand-stained shirt stuck to my skin. Clock runs slow, sky on. Same old sun, same old field. I lean into the fence, feel the cool in the air. Turning, I stop burning. Deep breath, let the moment in. When the world starts turning, I stop burning. Light on roads and breathe again. Saw my breath all night, throat dry. Engines humming out low down the lane. Daylight crawling out from the dark. My eyes stare at a faded sign. Coffee cooling on the hood. Heartbeat finds its pace. When the world starts turning, I stop burning. Deep paper plate, apron wrapped around his waist. He flips the chicken, grins my way, says, "Don't you let the ice melt." Uncle Carl's got sweet tea poured, telling jokes we've all heard before. Laughing so hard, almost lost my place, just watching the sun tilt. There's Mama shelling beans right next to Granny in her shade. Both hands working slow, soft and proud, taught me what love meant. Big old table under magnolias, lining up the food, cutting up the food, cousins racing, barefoot chasing. Best times I ever knew. Every Sunday smoke rises slow. Me and my kin all lined up in a row. Stories get told and time moves so. Every Sunday smoke rises slow. Little brother's missing front teeth, chasing fireflies through the weeds. Grandpa's porch share creaks with every tune. He hums a line of old blues. Aunt Linda passing potato salad, making sure nobody's plate looks low. Dogs barking at the fringe, everybody brings some to show. There's my sister with a Polaroid, catching moments on the swing. Pictures in her hand, memories in the making. Hear the laughter ring. Long neck bottles clinking, toast to another year. Next Sunday right here, that's a promise spoken clear. Every Sunday smoke rises slow. Me and my kin all lined up in a row. Stories get told. Time moves so. Every Sunday smoke rises slow. Back in their yard you feel the world spin, passing down love where it's always been. Through old songs, hugs and holding close. Family woven died with the smoke. Everybody sing now. Keep coming back as long as coals burn low. Every Sunday smoke rises slow. Slips between the slats out back, worn boots, sleeves rolled to the crack, socket wrench tied in my stained old palm, cuss until that busted Ford hums along. Sweat drips silver off the tip of my brow, radio static but I don't turn it down. Cloth in my pocket, gas on my jeans. Neighbor's boy watching says, "You're a machine." Wife yells, dinner from the porch swing rail. Slap the hood, next job can wait a while. Grease smears knuckles, ain't worth less. Feel just right, hammered and glass. Yeah, I got grease under my nails. Tender hands, but stubborn trail. In the doorway, wipe off the grime. She shrugs, still kiss me every time. Bill collector rings, it ain't new. Sunday morning, shirt still blue. Old men talking by the county line. Proud of hard work, nobody's fine. Backwoods sit rising with the heat. Heart strong, don't know defeat. Nights get long, trucks break down. Friends call me when trouble's around. Light from the fridge, worry at bay. Dirt road smile, another damn day. Yeah, I got grease under my nails. Tender hands, but a stubborn trail. Let them talk, what do they know? Call me low, say I move slow. But this heart, it never fails. Home is where the grease prevails. Under my nails, tender hands, but a stubborn trail. Barn dust in the air, mid-July. Broken crates, something hiding behind. Bare hands scrape, pulling back time. Old box, what's it got to find? Shaky grip, pull a photo free. Faded faces looking back at me. What's left of yesterday, hiding in the straw. Snapshots hold the laughter, the bruises and the brawls. Yes, we all get lost, chasing far away. If I dig through the memories, what's left of yesterday? Mama's old Chevy, bumper full of dents. Cousin Jake laughing never made no sense. Still smell the whiskey, sweat and cut grass. Wild-eyed and younger, the years move too fast. Another shot, dusty Polaroid. Whole gang grinning, just some rowdy boys. What's left of yesterday, hiding in the straw. Snapshots hold the laughter, the bruises and the brawls. Ain't nobody told us we'd all drift away. If I dig through the memories, what's left of yesterday? What's left of yesterday, hiding in the straw. Snapshots hold the laughter, the bruises and the brawls. Hearts on our sleeves, dirt on our faces. Hey, if I dig through the memories, what's what's left of yesterday. What's left of yesterday? Just my hands and these photographs chasing far away.
Pulled up in that battered Ford, rust on every panel. Had to slap the hood like old times just to keep that thing in line. Out back the grill was smoking, someone's laughing, someone tells a joke. I hand you a beer saying, man, it feels like not a day went by. We lean back, talking slow on busted patio chairs, remembering high school nights, burning tires, raising hell. Some folks moved off, settled down somewhere new, but we always find our way to this yard, same as we used to do. We ain't changed a bit, you and me, right here in it. Few more lines and less hair, but man, we're still those kids. You and me still bragging about the fish that got away, still trying to one-up stories from the county fair. I see the mud on your boots, I hear it when you laugh. Same old way you say my name takes me right on back. Folks might say we're stuck, never grown out of this, but I ain't seen the harm in a life like this. We ain't changed a bit, you and me, right here in it. Few more lines and less hair, but man, we're still those kids. Should we have grown up by now, settled down, slowed on down, maybe found some sense and put the wild old ways, but tonight on this porch I'd do it all again. Life rolls on, but some things they just fit. Street where the old road bends, he wipes his hands on faded blue jeans. Sun comes up slow, gravel in his step, coffee in a jar, oil stains on his sleeves. Just another Monday, boots scrape concrete, same as last week. There's voices on the radio talking new deals up the block, but he keeps his mind fixed on next job in the shop. Still he stands humming that old refrain, same old tune whistling through the pain. Last man standing with grease on his hands, wheels keep turning by callous command. Last man standing, that's how he remains, tough as the steel he runs in his veins. Folks
in pressed shirts walk by and don't wave. Paper bills stacked, talking faster every day. He watches paint dry on fresh plastered walls. Across the street, neon logos tall over empty stalls. Dust rises, settles on a rusty gate. Time taking all it wants. He laughs with the mailman, says things sure look strange, letting it roll like yesterday, never loading his range. Still he stands humming that old refrain, same old tune, whistling through the pain. Last man standing with grease on his hands, wheels keep turning by callous command. Last man standing, that's how he remains. Tough as a steel, he runs in these veins. Windows rattle, change pound on a hood. Kids roll by with earbuds, never understood. He leans in the doorway, dog at his heel, counting the engines left that he can still feel. Smoke from the bay drifts by as he breathes. Nothing's too new for him. Rags in his pocket, keys at his hip. Crowd in the afternoon sun. Maybe things change and maybe they won't, but there's pride in the dirt you can't ever coax. Hands that remember, ties that roll on, long after signboards and quick cash are gone. Last man standing with grease on his hands, wheels keep turning by callous command. Last man standing, that's how he remains. Tough as a steel, he runs in these veins. Yeah, that's how he remains.
Sun comes up on a red dirt road. Coffee strong and my boots feel old. Mama frying bacon, radio hums. Wind stirs rolls of a southern sun. Hands in the dirt all day long. Brothers laugh as we haul that corn. Dad wipes sweat from his wrinkled brow. Says, son, this land is ours for now. Ain't nothing fancy, ain't much to see, but it's homegrown work means the world to me. Factory lights can't outshine the stars. I traded fields for stealing stars. Yeah, paychecks bigger up by the mill. Life runs on whistle, now whip-o wheels. I miss a slow Santa Creek down the lane. Miss muddy boots and the lumber of rain. Steel-toe shoes in a time clock town. Machine's heartbeat when the sun goes down. Concrete yards, no crops to sow. Just a long line of faces barely know. It smells like iron, diesel and heat. Home is a memory under my feet. These factory lights can't outshine the stars. I traded fields for steel cars. Now I'm learning how a new life's made, ship by ship and day by day. But I still hear the call of home at night, filled in my mind by the pale porch light. I'm building
than something that don't need land. But this hard old work still made me this man I stand where the city neath the farm. And I haunt the Harry for all I tied to my brazen arm. And these factory lights can't outshine the stars. I traded fields to field stars.
You walk in, grease on your boots, asking what life's about. Just another day in this rusty cage, I point the ratchet out. You look for answers in shiny books, I find them under hoods. There's poetry in busted knuckles and the smell of burning wood. Lean close, hear the clicking valves, the language of old machines. In this little shop off Highway 9, I chase oil-soaked dreams. Maybe you think art lives in frames or between theater seats. Me, I see beauty in torn-up jeans and hands-tied in heat. Pull up a stool, let me show you my tools, each with a tail to spin. These battered hands built up this life, turn loss into win. You say it takes genius to be sublime, but I find my rhyme in the grit and the grind. Shakespeare never worked with the wrenches, never felt the song in loose and bolts. This is my stage, my curtain call, I meet truth on engine faults. Johnny, el viejo, me enseñó el arte de la calle. Tenía manos llenas de historias y risas que nunca no fallan. Me dijo, mijo, cada tornillo, cada golpe es un verso más. En los charcos de aceite encontré poema de su paz. We talk in torque and laughter, a language few understand. He passed me wisdom in Spanish, and I sock it in my hand. You say it takes genius to be sublime, but I find my rhyme in gasoline lines. Shakespeare never worked with the wrenches, never measured worth in royal gold. These words are carved in busted steel, my living lines in heat and cold. Oh, can you hear it now? Can you hear it now? These vouch recite what the poets disown, what the poets disown. Every sunrise I'm riding alone under humming lights, my grease-stained throne. So if you wander through this battered door, you'll see me head down, turning old Fords into sonnets in this little no-name town. I may never cross a London stage or sign a famous page, but right here I find music in spark and flame. You say it takes genius to be sublime, but I find my rhyme on this old red line. Shakespeare never worked with riches, never said his lines with busted bone. Give me pistons, faith, and heavy sweat, I'll write my heart in steel alone. Footsteps echo Main Street, boots on cracked old tar.
Every door shut early Friday nights, just one slow car. Slick white paint on a water tower, rust creeping up day by hour. Kids I grew with scattered like rain, some in Houston, some on train. Mama's voice on the porch calling out, stay in line. Ain't much left here, but it's still mine. These smokestacks raise me right where the air's still thick each night. You're off chasing better days. I'll hold down what's left, come what may. Empty lot where Benny stood, nights just radio and firewood. Remember laughing hard, Billy, you and me, hell-bent boys too wild to leave. This pride don't fade with peeling pain. Got tough skin shoulders, don't bend on fame. These smokestacks raise me right where the air's still thick each night. You're all chasing better days. I'll hold down what's left, come what may. Construimos sueños en la fábrica gris. Manos cansadas, familia aquí, hijos del polvo bajo el mismo sol. Nunca olvidamos lo que somos. These smokestacks raise me right where the air's still thick each night. You're off chasing better days. I'll hold down what's left, come what may. Still hear you laugh down the quiet line. Still standing this town and I. Till the whistle blows. Here we are again, same old parking lot. This county ain't so wide, is it? You keep your eyes down when you see my boots. Act like I'm a stranger, nothing left to prove. We walk by close, just a cool foot apart, acting like we didn't share that old barn spark. You laugh with your friends, tossing glances my way. Your new boy leans in, guess he's here to stay. Barbed wire silence, biting my tongue. How we get so different when the night is still young. I ought to say something, but I just watched the show. Your truck door slams, yeah, I still wanna know how long you gonna act like you don't know me. How long you gonna act like you don't know me? When we meet at the counter or stand out in the rain, how long you gonna act like you don't know me? How long you gonna act like you don't know me? Saw you at the feed store, talking big plans. Neighbors pretend, but they don't understand. Every joke you make still rings in my head. The radio's on, but your words feel instead. You order 2 coffees just like you used to do. Small town, small world, but you're passing me through. Your mom says, hey, yeah, she sure does try. I tip my hat, catch a little side eye. Folks talk circles, keeping things slow. I'm counting the heartbeats, will you ever let it show? How long you gonna act like you don't know me? How long you gonna act like you don't know me? How long you gonna act like you don't know me? We're 2 left turns from a memory. How long you gonna act like you don't know me? How long you gonna act like you don't know me? How long you gonna act like you don't know me? There's Dust on my dashboard and miles since you. Church bell ringing, but we're stuck in this pew. You light up a room, but you black out my name. Pretend that I'm not there, but it don't feel the same. Your friends all watching, waiting on the cue. Sooner or later, our Cold War's through. So I'll see you on Main. Can't keep up this game. Asked you out loud, but you don't look my way. How long you gonna act like you don't know me? How long you gonna act like you don't know me? How long you gonna act like you don't know me? It's a straight line question burning in me. How long you gonna act like you don't know me? How long you gonna act like you don't know me? Two names on every tongue. Small town ain't that numb. We all see you turn away. Polite smile, worn out play. Tires roll over old regrets, but you ain't said your piece yet. Neighbors watching what you say. How long till you turn my way? How long you gonna act like you don't know me? Don't know me. There's only one road and you walk it into. How long you gonna act like you don't know me? How long you gonna act like you don't know me? How long you gonna act like you don't know me?
Fencelings in the backyard, paint's flaking back. Screen door squeaks like my old man when he's mad. Gravel in the driveway, weeds in the lawn. Sunburned barn where the cows all belong. Wind chimes clanging from a bent old nail. Rust on the mailbox, small town mail. Some folks drive by thinking it's a shame, but to me it's just how I was raised. Ain't no shame in my rusty gate. It swings wide open, that's all it takes. Ain't got much, but what I've got's mine. Living life proud behind this busted line. Mama's handprints in the concrete, laughing when we fell. Sweet tea stains on the porch rail. Patch in the roof I fixed with Dad. Muddy boots line up everywhere I sat. Oh, pickup runs when I talk real nice. Neighbors wait from the end of the drive. Used to wish for more back when I was young. Now I know I wouldn't trade it for none. Ain't no shame in my rusty gate. It swings wide open, that's all it takes. Ain't got much, but what I got's mine. Living life proud behind this busted line. Talk if they want to, don't bother me. Every scratch, every dent is family history. Ain't no shame in my rusty gate. It swings wide open, that's all